I worked for the prison service for 15 years as a prison officer. These are some of the items that I found during my career. I've replicated them from memory. Some you'll know and you'll know what they're used for. But the reason I'm sharing this video with you today is that I'm trying to prevent young persons from offending and ending up in prison. This here is a jail kettle, or an element. It's a razor blade attached to two wires. The razor blade is submerged into a cup of cold water. These two wires are then pushed into a socket. The socket switched on, the element heats up, and you end up with a cup of hot water. This is a jail comb. Two razor blades stuck to a comb with some blue tack, and you can give yourself a haircut. This here is a very dangerous weapon. There's a razor blade been heated up and melted into the handle of a toothbrush. You can see that blade. Now that could cause some serious injuries. Tuna can lid, sharpened at the edge, very dangerous. Knuckle duster. Plastic spoon, sharpened at the end. This at one time used to be a paint handle. This is what they call a jail wick. It's lit at night and it burns like a candle, just a little ember, so that if a prisoner wakes up during the night, rather than use his lighter, he can get a light off this. Acts like a candle when he wants to light a cigarette. This is a fishing line. This is used to fish across from one cell to another cell under the door. It runs under the door, across the landing and into the opposite cell. At the other end, the offender can stick something to the end here. That can then be retrieved by the prisoner in the other cell across the landing. That can come across the landing floor, under the door and into the cell, and he's got what he wants. This is just an example, but that's how you traffic drugs, using this, just a finger off a disposable glove, tightly packed. That can be trafficked around the prison in so many different ways. One of the preferred methods is putting it inside a tennis ball and throwing it into the yard. Then one of my favourites, one of these. Tattoos are very expensive, but they also come at a cost because it can be very dangerous, especially if you get hep C from the needle. These are easily made. Pen, ink, two rubber bands. This is the motor out of a cassette player. Let's see if it works. See you in part 2.